Good game. Good game. You kicked my ass. Jeez. I need to shake that off. Alright, let's go select a new character. What the hell is this music? I can't help but feel like over the past decade or so, Mortal Kombat has started to blur its identity. Don't get me wrong, it's still Mortal Kombat in several ways, such as the gore and fighting elements, but Mortal Kombat was so much more than that for so many fans. The MK fanbase, contrary to what some executives or newscasters might tell you, is more than just gore hounds hell-bent on seeing two characters eviscerate each other in the most over-the-top gruesome ways. I want Mortal Kombat to go back to basics. I want Mortal Kombat to be Mortal Kombat in all other facets too. One of those facets is the dark Asian mystical aesthetic. The past couple games focusing more on the Cage family and the Combat Kids has made it feel more modernized and urban, like a bunch of combat soldiers fighting off superpowered characters, than it does a series centered around mystical martial arts. I'd love to see more stages like the Shirai Ryu Fire Garden, the Wuxi Dragon Grotto, Shang Tsung's Throne Room, his garden, and the Shaolin Trap Dungeon. But it's not just the stages, it's also the music. For example, it has felt incredibly strange having the last two reveal cinematics for Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat X respectively feature modern hip-hop music with mumble rap for the lyrics. That may work for some of the younger characters like Cassie Cage or Jackie Briggs, but it absolutely sticks out like a sore thumb when you see Scorpion fighting Sub-Zero or Raiden. And it doesn't stop at just the reveal cinematic, it's also the game itself. We've moved on from the classic Oriental instrumentals and even the percussions introduced later on in the series, to now getting pretty much just orchestra performances, as is common in today's cinema. I get they're changing with the times, but I think there's still a huge fandom and market for the classic stuff. There's a reason why Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill blew up again when used in Netflix's mega hit show Stranger Things. There's a saying, what's old is new again, and things that go out of style eventually come back on a 30-year cycle. The 80s and 90s are hugely popular again, and that's pretty much what MK, with a dash of 70s in there too, made its foundation on. Hell, we've continually been receiving guest characters that became popularized in those decades. Nostalgia is a drug, so why are the music, themes, and aesthetics trying to be so modernized? The select screen especially. We went from very vibrant and colorful portraits and backgrounds that set each character apart, to dull universal backgrounds and generic poses. Of course, they've improved in other aspects, don't get me wrong, like the animations the fighters do when hovered over, so it's not all doom and gloom, mind you. But I don't see why we can't have both. Look at this mock-up I made using the portraits created by Gabe, then added some backgrounds to it to make each character's personality pop and dressed it up like a select screen. I was enamored by those things when I was a kid. And back to the point on music. Just listen to the difference between these select screen themes. First, we have an example of Mortal Kombat 1's. And now Mortal Kombat 2's. Mortal Kombat 4's. Mortal Kombat Deceptions. Mortal Kombat X's, and finally Mortal Kombat 11's. When I select a character, I want the music to hype me up. It should act as an adrenaline shot to shake off the last match and get you pumped up for the next. If it's good enough, you'd never want to stop playing the game. You'd always want to make time for one more game, no matter how late it is. Here are some examples of some remixes done by fellow Nethercaster Django. We have Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, and Mortal Kombat 4. Now you can check out more of these in the video description, but man, I'd love for something like this to be brought back for the select screen. And the same goes for the trailers they put out and music featured in story mode. I'm not saying orchestra doesn't have its place. It can be used sparingly to great success, but man, just tell me, how has the main Mortal Kombat theme not been utilized more? It should be in every single Mortal Kombat game, and at least once during advertising the game. Mortal Kombat 11 was the first game to use it. Can you believe that? Embrace your history. That song used to be played in clubs and places like laser tag or paintball because it gets you fucking pumped. When Mortal Kombat 11 had its story launch trailer and used that remix of the classic MK theme, I got goosebumps. Maximilian dude cried. There is power in nostalgia, and that song is a great example of Mortal Kombat's identity known around the world. When you hear that song, you immediately think Mortal Kombat from the very first note that hits your ears. So this is my plea. I hope Mortal Kombat returns to the Asian aesthetics that this series was based around. Mortal Kombat can absolutely be a melting pot that draws inspiration from various genres, including sci-fi, horror, action, and comedy. But I just hope we refocus and get back to basics a bit and cement Mortal Kombat's identity where it originated, from the story and character themes to the music and aesthetics. It's my song. Oh my gosh, it's my song.
They will fight us, and
I only want to do one thing.
Well, we're in the shit now.